Hey, it's Henry here. Henry the artist, not Henry the wrestler. And it's another harebrained scheme. Is that a thing people say? I swear that's what someone said, maybe on Wacky Races or something. Anyway, I digress. So right. So I'm an artist. I studied art. I have a degree in art. I don't like the art world at all, though. It's very snooty and competitive, and I like bits of it. I like art, but I don't like the institution. Not my vibes. All right. Anyway, just gonna say. I just thought I'd say that. It was something that I wanted to say before I say what I'm going to say next. Right, so I used to work for a company called Zenith Windows. Okay, and they sold Windows, obviously. In fact, ended up working. I think it was about 2 years when I was about 18 to 20, while I was studying art, and basically, like, I don't know. I just presume you know what happens in a double glazing sales company. So you've got lots of people sitting around in a room. I think it was pre-computer. So I think yeah, it was, yeah. So you had you just had a telephone and a phone book, just like not like a Yellow Pages, but like a handmade phone book. Lots of them would have, you'd like cross out numbers if so. It's sort of, it had history, I think, and there was also messages all up on the wall. I'm going into quite a lot of description about it, but fuck it, doesn't matter, doesn't it? Does it? Because you can upload anything to YouTube at any length. From people do of everything from cooking an egg to slideshows of white dog shit. Although I haven't actually. Let's just have a look for that now. But yeah, I was working in the. I was going to say I was working in the white dog poo factory, but no, I was working for Zenith Windows, and they had messages up on the wall like "Smile as you dial," and that's the only one I can remember. But there was just loads of patronising, horrible. What's it called? What's it called when you put plastic on laminated motivational messages on the wall everywhere, and it wasn't my worst. It wasn't the worst job I've ever done. That was working at a crab factory, but I won't go into that. Maybe another time. Maybe the memoirs of me working in a crab factory. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm going to write that down now. Memoirs of working in a crab factory. Also, I'm like going to. I'm just googling white dog poo slideshow, because this is what I do. I mean, I don't do it all the time. There are no rules in. There's goals in the way that I choose to live life, but there aren't rules. That's why I found it hard to get into religion. I'm really digressing, but when my mum and dad both died within about the space of a year, and I have no spirituality, so I was just like, oh, I should have a little bit of look at religion. So I didn't, I'm a bit half-assed with it. So I'd like do a bit of research on religion, then write some tunes, and then do something else, do some art or whatever. And So I don't think I really understood most of it, but yeah. So, but I don't like rules. I found the Christian thing is just it's quite sort of strict. Although I agree with a lot of the stuff, and the main thing, as a human, you should be a good person, and that means not like fucking people over and being nice to people and friendly and listening to people and helping people, and just not like fucking people over. And if you just like, what was I going to say? So say if you had a fetish for for setting fires, if you're an arsonist, that's okay, it's fine. But just set fire to a derelict building owned by an arsehole. Just don't set fire to one with people in. Okay. I found white dog poo from the 70s. Have a little listen.
10 years old and still in duty. This is why you have to take care of her after I'm gone, Laura. It will, Mom. Promise me. Promise. Whatever happened to that white dog poo from the 70s? It went away as mysteriously as it came. Whatever happened to that white dog poo from the 70s? It went away like you and me. It wasn't ours, but it wasn't free. In French they say, le blanc du lit to la ceremony.
I mean, all right. So it's interesting that like that wasn't like what I just showed you then wasn't something preconceived. I can't even remember why I said it, but I said something about white dog poo, and then I went on YouTube and I searched for white dog poo, and what I found there, I've just had an epiphany. Like, I have them a lot, and epiphanies are good stuff. You should be learning and changing and adapting and finding new interesting things out. You should always be curious until you're completely fucked, dying in a hospital, which is not gonna happen to me, because if I get cancer, I'm gonna choose the way I die. I'm not saying I'm gonna commit suicide, but I'm gonna go to somewhere like Canada where there's lots of bears and do that, because as Pinhead said, well, he didn't say it exactly this way, but it's what I'm gonna have tattooed on me soon. Either you get the idea. It's basically explore the further regions of experience. If you got cancer and it's terminal, then why the fuck would you choose to die in a hospital in Peterborough? Just with all that like generic bedding and like all that shit, I can't imagine it's very nice, because I spilled a cup of tea on me the other day, and I scalded myself, and I was cursing, and it was really horrible, and I didn't enjoy it. And the way I got through it, well, I went into the shower for about 20 minutes in lukewarm water, and then I put some witch hazel on the burns, but it still hurt, and I was just thinking about Pinhead, who's one of my idols, not the right word, one of my mentors, and he's into pain and pleasure. So I was like, just try and enjoy the pain of being burnt. And I tried it. Anyway, it's taken me ages to get to the point, but so going out on a whim, right? Going out on a whim here. I've decided to message or spam everyone on Facebook, all my friends. If you could call them friends. I mean, a lot of them are not friends, and they're just people that you've met, but you wanna, if you get on with them, you wanna see their content. If they're providing good content. If you find the people interesting, if you like them, if they're interesting people, then it's not a friend unless you develop a relationship with them. I have no idea how many of the people are my real friends on Facebook. It doesn't matter. I realise what Facebook is, and I accept it, but I want to use it for my own evil purposes. So basically, fuck it, I hate. You know what? I'm doing something I absolutely hate. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, and what annoys me the most is like videos on like. For example, I watched a video. I bought some mackerel, and I wanted to know how to cook it, and I searched for videos, and you got a lot of choices for. There's a lot of videos on how to cook mackerel. Don't know how many, like hundreds. So I had a choice. There was one that was 1 minute 20, and there was one that was about 15 minutes. The one that was 1 minute 20 was by Gordon Ramsay, and the one that was 12 minutes was by this other like guy, like fucking dickhead guy, a bit like me, it's just talking loads and not getting to the point. And so I'm more like that person I hate. See, I've had an epiphany. Don't digress as much. But anyway, so I've decided as a art project, I'm going to digress again. Digress. I don't want to use the word art. I'm starting to dislike. I dislike the word art. I dislike the word sorry. There's many like words that I'm starting to dislike because they are inappropriate terms for what I want to use them for. And I've looked in the thesaurus, and all the other words are just inappropriate as well. So need to think of some new words, but that's another video for another day. But yeah, so I am canvassing all my contacts on Facebook and asking them this. I'm going to read the message. So say, yo, this is a copy and pasted message to all my contacts on Facebook, and it is part of a score I'm writing for a part scripted Weird Vibes performance for my band Tipex. I am doing next week. Oh fuck, I missed out. I'm doing the performance next week. Dick. I haven't actually sent it to all of them. I sent it to about 20 people so far, so I can edit it. Anyway, so I'm writing this for a part scripted Weird Vibes performance for my band Tipex, which we are doing next week. Please send me a YouTube link that will either A, blow my mind, B, make me squirm, or C, something I can steal to add to my script. P.S. This account has not been hacked. It's just a SWAT, or SWAT, like with abbreviations. And then in brackets is SWAT. The meaning of SWAT is stupid, wanky art thing. I think that should be used more. Yeah, into finding new words for things that I don't know how to describe properly. I digress one more time and then I'm going to leave you. I printed out a list of emotions and there's fucking loads of them, but also not enough. Some of the emotions that I feel, there isn't a word that describes them. So, I don't know. If anyone's watching this, I don't know what I'm doing with it. Maybe putting it on Facebook or YouTube. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it will never go online. Maybe when I die, my sister will get my phone and upload all these videos. When I don't. She won't actually. She'll just get rid of it. Probably, or I don't know. She probably won't know the password anyway. Anyway, that's my art concept. That's my SWAT concept. That's what it's called, SWAT, because art can fuck off. Alright, so that's my SWAT concept. Not concept of the day, but that is my concept for now. And yeah, so let's just see what happens. And even if no, I mean, it will definitely influence what I do for this performance next week, but even if it doesn't, I'm going to watch some fucking great YouTube stuff, because lots of my friends on Facebook are fucking mad, crazy, interesting people, but like about half of them, and the other ones are just random people I don't even know who they are. But even if you're one of those random peoples that I don't know who you are, just get in touch, reply to my message, and maybe we can build a relationship and get to know each other better. And yeah, that's it, I think. Okay, see you later.